So where Rezlo started was in 1999 to 2000. I was doing some mapping, a couple of turbo cars, a couple of NA cars, and I got into it and I enjoyed it, and it was, something very different. Living in America and studying in America, it was also something that wasn't common. Run-of-your-mill cars back then were your naturally aspirated V8s, carburetors, etc., etc. So there weren't a lot of people doing it. We did 2 or 3 big horsepower Supras. I built probably about 25, 30 cars in America, and it sort of progressed from there into something. When I came back to South Africa in 2005, 2006, we started doing some quite unique projects.
It's been race cars,
it has, yeah.
Fast street cars, and really interesting builds in the fact that the execution's really well done.
We built some very, very quick S13s, S14s, did some mapping on WRXs, Evos, had quite a bit of fun. Post that, I started working for one of the big OEMs in South Africa, German owned, and I was there for 9.5 years. In my 9.5 years of working for them in the engineering department, I built about 100 to 120 cars in that period, literally from home in my spare time. And post leaving the OEM, I decided to expand on the venture, and hence what you see behind you, bigger playground, more toys, though the goal has always been the same. Build something that is of quality, something that's drivable, be it a road car, a race car, a drift car, a drag car, something that is usable, drivable and reliable. Maybe not always the fastest, but something that will be at the track every time the track is available. From there we've sort of delved into the likes of everything from when I was in America, your old school American V8 muscle, be it period correct with a carburetor and MSD ignition, right the way up to the DCT swapped, direct injection, multiple variable cams. I try and keep it as universal to what people are looking for and what the goal is, rather than just sticking to one formula of doing something. So when you have the passion to do something correctly, you can put the time and the passion into doing something that might be unique. From the Camaro behind me, which is old school 327 with a turbo 400, to the S15, which is a little 2-litre 4-cylinder running a 7-speed BMW DCT gearbox, making 2.8, 2.9 bar worth of boost pressure. It's 2 totally different elements of automotive engineering, but being able to do both, I think, is where the passion comes in. And it's not just from doing the mechanical side of it, the engine building, which is what I pay particular appreciation to, but the wiring, the bodywork, the paint, the setup, all the suspension setup, the brake setup, getting the car to actually go around the racetrack or go down the road. Be it old school American technology or new school technology, having something that's pushing the limits on horsepower that is still drivable on every avenue, I think is important. And for me, I think the difference is not just building something fast. It's about building something that is drivable, something you can get into, you can start, you can drive it to the shop if you want to, yet when pitched against something else is incredibly fast. Not only to be very fast, but to be completely utterly drivable. Because anyone can build fast. Fast can be 3-4 seconds, it can be 10 seconds, it can be 20 seconds on a drag strip, circuit, whatever. To have something that is fast, that is reliable and is drivable, I think is the difference. What I think the Rezlo brand has stood for and will continue to stand for.